Good morning, passport holders. Today, March 20th, 2017, day 871 of the vlogs, and obviously I sound like crap, and it's not because I've been drinking and all that stuff, although that probably hasn't been helping in the last few days, but there's a major allergy situation going on here in Phoenix. The pollen counts are out of control. I woke up with actual rashes on my body, which is a sign of like when things get to like a super extreme level for me. So that stated, it's been a hustle-filled morning. As we sit here right now, it's just shy of noon. 11 files back to clients, and I've got 5 more that I could get done in the next probably 3 hours, and that is the ambition. So that would get me basically all the way up to day current on Daily V. And then obviously I've got a couple of talks that I've got to do captions on there as well. We're just kind of moving through these things very quickly though. Clintus is current. He'll be day current in an hour when his next video releases. Dan's video is currently being worked on by somebody else. I've got 2 Yoga with Adrian videos. I've got 7, I think it is, pieces of content from Gary, including a couple of keynotes in there. So fighting to get all this stuff done, fighting to get caught up so that I can then finish the documentation and the screen shares and everything else. And once that's done, the shorties all go back to the team over at VaynerMedia, which will make me very happy. Focus on the long form content, Facebook ads this week. So that is the target. Hopefully, though, I'm not completely laid out like I was this morning. It was rough this morning getting going. I didn't feel mostly right, which I still don't think I'm all the way right, but I didn't feel mostly right until almost 11 o'clock. So fighting through it, fighting through the work, getting it all done. But I hope you guys are having a great start to your Monday, as this is being recorded, great Tuesday as this comes out. Let's get this one started. All right, guys, it is currently, 3 o'clock? 2:30. I am exhausted. I took some Sudafed when I got back here in order to try and combat the allergies thing. I'm feeling a little bit better, obviously still not sounding right, and it's one of these things where, like, on the allergen scale, I guess they've changed the way that it was, but on a max rating of 12, we are at an 11.9 today here in Phoenix, which is why everyone's complaining about it on social media. That stated, 14 files done, returned to clients. I've got a 15th that's I'm working through right now. It's actually doing the line leveler. So I think it's like a 10 or 11 minute video from Dan to this week. So I'm going to get that done. I just finished Clintus's from today, so that's 1813. So Clintus is completely caught up, which is great after this weekend. Dan will get caught up, and then the fight with Gary's stuff starts after I finish Yoga with Adrian, or I may do Daily V 187, which is a 31-minute video, and then Yoga with Adrian, which is a 36-minute video. If I can get those 2 done, then things get a lot easier, because then my big 3 clients away from Gary will all be current. They'll all be taken care of. Then it's just Gary's stuff, of which I have 187 complete SRT, it's just waiting final review, 188, 189 complete, just waiting for final review. 190 went up early today. I split that, sent it up. It's being worked on by 3 different captioners right now, 3 or 4 different captioners right now. So they're going to give me those pieces back probably in the next 4 to 5 hours. And then I've got an hour-long talk, an half-hour-long talk, keynote from Gary, both of which have been split and sent up. So those are all going to be coming back in the next 24 hours. And then there's the South by Southwest talk that is 30 minutes long with Ja Rule and DJ Envy. Given the fact that I've liked the way that Gary's team has cut up the segments that I have seen, and the fact that I believe this was a YEC event that I could have gone to if I had went there. If I went to Austin for South by Southwest, I could have done it. Could have gone to this in person. So I'm going to do this one by hand. It looks like I'll probably try and tackle that tomorrow. If I decide to do it, right? It's one of those things where if I feel completely horrible and it's like the only thing that's on the board, I may just slice it, dice it, send it up, and have it be worked on by everybody overnight, or tomorrow morning kind of thing. We'll figure it out. But I'm fighting back from a couple of days of not working, which I really needed. And yeah, my guess is that I'll probably get another 6 or 7 videos done before the day is out. Productive Monday, but I needed it.
just after 5:15 at this point. Finally decided to stand up and get out of the house because I can't work on the treadmill desk. Well, I could work on it as a stand-up desk, not as a treadmill desk today, because one of the casualties of this weekend was a pretty large gash on the top of my right foot, basically making it impossible for me to wear anything other than flip-flops. And my flip-flops are a bit on the older side at this point, and I don't feel super comfortable walking in them on the treadmill, just because there's no tread on these flip-flops to begin with. And so after a year and a half, I think they've made it now, they have no real tread on the places of my foot where I put any weight, so I don't like to use it. That stated, 2 smaller channels done, all caught up. 2 shorties additionally for the VaynerMedia guys done. Daily V 187, which was 31 minutes, done. Daily V 188, which is 9 minutes, done. What else? Dan Martell's video done. Yoga with Adrian's recommendations for Austin done. So tick, 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 tick. I think grand total, I think we're at 19 videos that have been returned to clients now. 19 or 20, something like that. It's been a busy day, and at this point, I just needed to stand up and get a little bit of a walk in, since I only broke for about a half hour to eat a light snack and watch a YouTube video. So that was kind of the thing that I did on my quote-unquote lunch break, but it's been all out since then. I do have all the pieces back for one of the keynotes, and I have one that I'm only missing one more piece, but it's currently being worked on by, I believe, it's Charles who's working on that one. It's Charles or Jonathan, because they've been just destroying all the piecework that I've been putting up today. So they're all the pieces are coming back. It's looking more and more like if I work until 10 p.m., which would indicate like a 15-hour day, that I could have, if I'm lucky, as few as 2 videos remaining in the queue as a carryover into tomorrow, but they were both released within the last 24 hours, which gives me, I'm still within the realm of possibility. That stated, I would love to get Daily V 189, 190, Yoga with Adrian, and Ask Gary V all done today, so that all I have are the outstanding keynotes. I'd be pumped with that. All right, guys, I've hit a wall, like just a wall after 11 hard hours, minus, we'll call it an hour, all things said and done, for the snack break that I took for my lunch and for the walk. But like I'm tired. Like I'm tired. Like I've sat there and I've tried now 3 different times to start the 36 and 37 minute Yoga with Adrian video that was released 2 days ago. Yesterday. A lot of other stuff is going on, so it's like I just don't know how I want everything to work out right now, and so maybe that's something that I'll take some time on this week, is start to really begin to plan that out so that I can have an achievable goal, an end state that I'm going to be happy with, that will allow me to live a better life, because there's a reason why I try and not stay here at any opportunity that I have. I've been over at Carlin's a lot over the last month, and you guys have seen some of that. And obviously, I've stayed at Benakami's so many times over the months that I've been here, and that's in part because I really don't like this place. So, gotta figure it out, one step at a time, though. All right, guys, it is 8:30. My kind of down hour just watching YouTube videos and eating has not produced the results that I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take my laptop into bed with me, and I'm going to work on this Yoga with Adrian video. And my hope is that I can get through it, force myself to stay up until at least 9:30, and then go to bed. Like, there's no reason for me to fight this, especially with my allergies being as bad as they are, and kind of the weird sleep schedule I've had the last 4 days. Best thing I can potentially do is just sleep, and sleep a ton. And with me still not having Daily V 190's first piece, my hope is that will get completed sometime overnight. I have no idea why it's locked up, but the individual working on it is not being responsive. So kind of one of those things where I hope everything's okay on their side, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.